Test, test. Test, test.
Now, here's the voice of the Banks Braves, Trevor Beard.
Good evening. We're here live at Rainier High School for 3A District 1 league opener between the 6th-ranked Banks Braves and the Rainier Columbians. Banks comes into tonight's game with a record of 2-0 after a 52-0 home blowout of Rainier and a come-from-behind 29-14 win over Tillamook last week. Last week's win, Banks was down a couple of occasions in the first half, trailed 7-0 and 14-7 before scoring the final 22 points, including the game-tying touchdown with 43 seconds left before halftime to send the game tied at 14 at intermission. Game stayed that way until about late stages of the third quarter, when Cade Long was able to connect with Parker Littlejohn on a 76-yard pass play down the near side, or down the far side, before the Braves would get a late touchdown inside a minute left for the final score in a game much closer than the two-score final win would indicate. Captains are meeting at midfield. We'll go ahead and get you a look at the top 10 in OSAA 3A football. Again, these are not our rankings. This is not the coaches' poll. These are the official OSAA rankings, still only week 3, but these are the official rankings that determine state playoffs at the end of the season.
And bring out the best in each participant. On the field, the officials enforce those rules and assess the appropriate penalty when they are broken. As fans, friends, parents, and members of the
And we're back at
we now have our own rules designed to ensure and encourage an atmosphere of safety, tolerance,
Rainier High School for tonight's District 1 opener between the Braves and the Rainier Columbians. Rainier with a record of 1-1, a 38-13 blowout loss at Scio just north of Albany, and then a 39-12 win, similar score at Nissa in Eastern Oregon on Saturday. Only one quarterback for the Rainier Columbians. Number 5, Derek Catton, a senior. He will play both ways, so hopefully he will not get injured. Injured starters being introduced for the Columbians, again wearing black uniforms, bright green numerals, black helmets with the green Columbian logo on the side.
Number 3, Max Walker. Number 6, Lane Gilbert. Number 8, Liesel Sugar. Number 10, Caesar Dominguez. Number 12, Braden Exner.
Braves team huddling or praying on the far side.
15, Wyatt Jackson.
We should have the national anthem in just a moment, about 6 minutes before game time. We're going to go ahead and try to get to our first break. Have a lot of sponsors to get in, and then we should be back just about set for kickoff here at Rainier High School for the 3A District 1 opener between the number 6 Banks Braves 2-0 and the Rainier Columbians 1-1. Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Two and a half minutes before kickoff as we wrap up with the national anthem. Taking a look at some of the key players for Rainier offensively. Number 1, Gage Papke, a junior wide receiver. Number 2, junior running back Tanner Rollins. Number 3, junior Derek Coberly. Chris Coberly Field is the name of the football stadium here at Rainier High School, likely a relative. Angel Becerra, a junior running back. Number 5, Derek Catton, the lone quarterback, a senior. Number 7, Asher Fox, a freshman. Number 8, Gage Mohammed, a sophomore running back. Number 9, Jaden Quevedo, a freshman wide receiver. Number 10, Bryce Godsey, junior wide receiver. Number 12, Dante McGill, senior wide receiver. Number 15, Charles Crocker, senior wide receiver. Number 16, Carson Coberly, sophomore wide receiver. Number 18, Peyton Setzer, senior wide receiver. Number 18, Levi Johnson, junior wide receiver. Number 24, Hunter Gutenberger, senior wide receiver. Number 25, James Watkins, sophomore wide receiver. Number 30, James Heminger, a sophomore wide receiver. Number 32, Adrian Nguyen, a junior running back. Number 88, Caden Hunter, also listed as a freshman wide receiver. We did not get the details of the opening coin toss. However, the Braves will receive. Rainier will be kicking to the Braves. Banks moving right to left to start the contest.
Jens Meyer on the kickoff for the Columbians.
Sun is starting to set off the far right corner of the field, so we'll do our best to try to get you the plays on that. And it's going to be a short kick taken about the 12, and they're going to run the reverse off the near side. 35, 40, a hold, flag, likely a hold on the return for Banks. Charlie Markham gets a great return, but this will likely come back as a flag comes out near the end of the play up around the 45-yard line. We'll see where they mark the football. And indication is against the Braves. They are backing up, but still have not. Holding or illegal block in the back. Indication is against Rainier. So this should put the Braves on the Rainier side of the field. They still have not marked off the penalty yards. Oh, now they have reversed it. It is a illegal block in the back against the Braves, but the Braves still haven't backed up. Now they're going to move back around their own 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 35.
Walk in the back by the Braves. They're starting out on the 35.
Cade Long out of shotgun with looks like a tight formation, 4 receiver set, trips to the far side. Crossing the lone back movement from Rainier, but Braves unable to snap the football in time. Passes go through the hands, dropped by number 3, Max Walker. Would have been well into Rainier territory at 45, close to the 40-yard line, but possible first down completion to start the game is dropped right in the breadbasket, and it'll bring up second down and 10 for the Braves from their own 35. High snap, fake the give to Crossan, and Cade Long gets around the right side, has a little bit of room, gets 5, maybe 6 yards, a decent gain, but it'll be third down and about 4 yards, I think. They'll mark it at the 41, need to get to the 45, third down and 4 for the Braves. Opening drive of the 2023 3A District 1 season, first game of league play, but apparently a flag on the play against the Braves, and they're going to back it up to about the 28, and that will bring up second down and 17. Already 2 penalties against the Braves, one on the opening kickoff, and now another 15-yard penalty or some kind of possibly another hold. Now they'll spot the ball at the 30. So second down and 15. Well, 5 yards behind the original line of scrimmage. Whistles and another. Don't see a flag. Do we have a timeout? think it's going to be another false start against the Braves. They're resetting the football at the 30. Maybe the officials weren't ready. Yeah, it is another 5-yard penalty against Banks. It's now 2nd down and 20.
Another penalty by the Braves. Backs them up to the 25.
Same issues they had in the first half against Tillamook. False starts and procedural penalties that put themselves in a hole and led to a turnover on the opening drive last week on an interception from Tillamook. 4-receiver set, trips near side, a little bit of a high snap, pass out near flat to Max Walker down the near side. Stiff arm gets up to the 40, out of bounds. A great gain on 2nd down and long will bring up a much more manageable 3rd down and 5 from the 40-yard line as Max Walker fights his way out of bounds into the Rainier bench. No flag that time. 3rd down and 5 for the Braves on their opening drive at Rainier. No score. And Cade Long's going to roll right, still looking, throws. It's caught, I believe, by Max Walker again at midfield. It is number 3, Max Walker, completion to midfield. 5 yards past the line of past the first down marker. A gain of 10 on 3rd down and 5. Braves going to the air on their opening possession. Still have not officially had a handoff or a rushing play. This time they give to Crossan off the near side, finds a hole, stutter step, gets down close to the 40. It'll be about 2 or 3 yards shy of a first down, but a great gain of about 7 on first down. Anytime you can get more than about 3 or 4 yards on a first down run, that's a pretty successful play when you have 4 downs to make 10. So it'll be gain of 6, almost 7, 2nd down and a short 4 yards from the 43. Need to get to the 39 for a first down. Trips offset far side, fake the give to Crossan, pass over the middle, and Parker Littlejohn's going to be hit immediately, no gain. May have actually lost about a half a yard. It'll be 3rd down and about 5. Well, they will mark it back to the line of scrimmage on the last play, so no gain. 3rd down and still about long 3, short 4 yards, under 10 minutes first quarter. Actually, it was Braden Bigsby, number 2, that made the catch for no gain. And the give to Crossan has a first down and a gain of about 6 on 3rd down and 4.
Crossan with enough for a first down.
.9:35 first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Braves from the Columbians 37. Long now twins each way with Crossan the lone back to his left. Straight drop, looks to throw, has time, and just a little bit too far ahead of number 6, Lane Gilbert, who was listed as the backup quarterback coming in. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Incompletion stops the clock, 9:16 to go in the first quarter. Man in motion is Gilbert again, goes to the far side, trips that way, now comes back to the left. Near side, looks at Gilbert, screen pass to cross and out of the backfield, and it's going to get tripped up for a loss of about 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be third down and long, back to the 40.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Third down and 12, almost 13, 8:50 to go, clock moving, first quarter, no score. 3A District 1 league opener at Rainier between the 6th-ranked Banks Braves and the Rainier Columbians. Trips near side. And Cade Long now is going to throw, has a man overthrew Max Walker. Would have been close to a first down, but it's going to be 4th and long, and Braves will likely try to pin Rainier deep. Clock stops on the incompletion, 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Well, Braves don't believe they can pin Rainier deep enough, and so they're going to go for it on 4th and long, 8.5 minutes. First huge play of the game, and pass is caught out of bounds. First down, far side to Max Walker, down to the Parker Littlejohn making the catch. Looked like number 3, announced as number 7 over the PA, and it's going to be a first down to the 25 for the Braves. 8:25 to go in the first quarter. It was number 5, Parker Littlejohn, not number 3, Max Walker. Kind of hard to read the numbers from the far side of the field way up here in the press box. Pass out of the backfield. Caught Max Walker. Has had some room, and if he had used the hole, probably could have scored. He decided to try to run over the defender, and it's going to be a short gain on the screenplay of they're going to give him about 8 yards inside the 20 to about the 17, 18-yard line. Second down and 2. Under 8 minutes. Cade Long's in a roll right. Can get the first down on his own if he chooses to keep it, and overthrew again.
Incomplete pass.
Looks like number 6, either number 6 Lane Gilbert or number 8. Probably number 6 Lane Gilbert. And it is, as we see him coming back to the huddle at the 17, 18-yard line. Clock stops, 7:41, first quarter. 4 receiver set, this time Shuggy the lone back, now moves to the right of Cade Long. 4 receiver set, trips far side, pass over the middle, caught, touchdown, Max Walker diving into the end zone. Indication is touchdown, 7:36 to go. Max Walker, a 17-yard touchdown pass from Cade Long gives the Braves the early lead. Snap is down, kick is short, but it is up and through. 7:36 to go in the opening quarter. Braves score on a 17-yard touchdown pass from Cade Long to Max Walker. 7:36 to go in the first quarter. It's number 6 Banks 7 and Rainier nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from Sarah Hesselman.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
And we're back, 7:36 to go. Banks a 7-0 lead after a 17-yard touchdown pass across the middle from Cade Long to Max Walker. Rainier will start their opening drive at the 37-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Will take over on the 37-yard line.
Trips near side for Rainier, empty backfield. Catton is going to keep it and get smothered at, he's still trying to stretch it out. He's actually going to fight forward for a gain of close to 2. It'll still be 2nd down and 8. Clock continues to move on the running play.
2nd and 8.
It'll be, a gain of 2, close to the 39. Again, no running back for Catton and the Rainier Columbians. Movement and false start against Rainier. That's going to put them in a 2nd down and long situation. It will be 2nd down and 13 after the false start.
Going to be a 5-yard penalty. So 2nd and 13.
.6:45 first quarter. Banks a 7-0 lead, scoring on a 17-yard pass play from Cade Long to Max Walker on the opening drive. Catton looks to throw. Throws over the middle, caught and dropped again. Receivers on both sides having issues with their hands. Pass intended that time for number 18, Peyton Setzer. Would have been enough for a 1st down. Instead, it will be 3rd down and 13 from the Columbians' 33-yard line. Again, empty backfield. Catton in trouble. He's going to go down all the way back near the 20-yard line on the tackle for the Braves. Coming up with the sack, Cole Wilson, number 64. And they'll actually look like it was well inside the 20. They're going to bring it up, or well inside the 25. They're going to bring it back up to the 25, forward progress. But it's still going to be 4th and about a mile for Rainier. Need to get to the 47-yard line, 4th and 22. Inside 6 minutes, Braves should get great field position on their 2nd drive of the game. Nearly blocked and getting to the punter. It's going to take a Rainier bounce and go out of bounds right near midfield far side on the Braves, near the Braves bench. Luke Bigsby getting to the punter for Rainier, Presley Scott, and luckily he did not get tagged with the roughing the kicker penalty. It will be Braves football, 1st and 10 at the Rainier 47. Great field position to start the 2nd drive of the game. 5:49, first quarter, already a 7-0 lead. Shuggy the lone back with four receivers. Trips near side. Straight drop for K Long. Now is going to have to hurry. Threw it right to number 16 for Rainier. Carson Coberly, and that's one of those plays he'd love to have back. Just need to kind of throw that one away. And not really sure why he even threw it. Threw it right to Carson Coberly. Easy interception. All he had to do was hold on to it. And Rainier, after Banks had great field position, gives it right back on again. The first turnover of the game. Banks had the first turnover of the game last week in the first half, throwing an interception on the opening drive. 1st and 10 for Rainier from the Braves 48. Catton whistles, likely another false start, and that's the indication from the far side official.
So a false start, 5-yard penalty.
First and 15 from the 47 of the Columbians. 5:40, clock stops on the whistle. Third game of the season, and you'd think by now a lot of these penalties would get cleaned up, but Banks still continuing to have some procedural issues. And this time it's Rainier. Hit immediately on the, making the catch was number 12 for Rainier, Dante McGill, but it's going to be for a short gain. Actually no, a gain of about a yard. It'll be second down and 14. Max Walker on the stop, hit him, making the stick immediately. Trips to the near side, staggered. Twins far side, looks like a 5-receiver set. And Catton throws it up for grabs, and McGill makes the catch. Close to another Rainier first down. It'll be third down and about 2, and a big play for the Braves defense on third and short. And 4:45 clock stops. Not sure why. It was not an out of bounds play, and there was no flag on the play, and it was not a first down play. And White Hat whistles for the Rainier clock operator to wind the clock. 4:35 when the ball is snapped. Catton's going to get hit back at the 45, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Caden stopped at the 45.
Again, a horrible spot. They're going to give him to the 44. He was hit and dropped behind the 45. A good yard and a half on the favorable spot. And Rainier does have a kicker, but already down a touchdown. They're likely going to go on 4th and about 6. Catton will run the Rainier offense. And again on the blitz, crossing, nearly gets to him. He gets away, will not get around the near side. Coming up with the tackle, Lane Gilbert. And on 4th and 6, Rainier's going to lose about a yard. Braves will take over on downs after an interception on their opening drive gave Rainier great field position, and they were unable to capitalize. Catton sacked twice on that drive. Great job by the Braves defense. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Braves 45. 3:46 clock stops on the change of possession. 7-0 Braves. For receiver set, lone back is Shuggy. Give to Shuggy, and he's going to be dropped immediately back at the 40, a loss of 5. Rainier read that like a good book. It'll actually be a loss of 4, second down and 14 from the 41. Second down and 14, 3:10 in the first quarter. Long rolls right. Looks to throw that direction. Out of, did he? Yeah, it's going to be incomplete anyway. So even if.
Incomplete pass brings up third and 15.
It's not going to matter if he was in bounds or not because the pass was incomplete. It looks like Lane Gilbert was the intended receiver, number 6. Now third down and long, and Banks may try to go for it if they get on the Rainier side of the field, but they still have about 9 yards even to get that far. Long throws, pass caught, Lane Gilbert gets through a hole, lost the football, and Rainier has it. Trying to fight for extra yards, had close to the first down, but coughed it up around the Rainier 45, and Columbians will take over at their own 45. Teams now trading turnovers. Actually, Banks with their second turnover of the game. Rainier yet to cough it up, but it's the Braves with a 7-0 lead. And if they can't hold on to the football, that will not last for long. Catton deep out of shotgun, about 5 yards behind the line. Quick throw out, caught, makes a couple men miss. And fighting forward close to midfield is number 4 on a gain of about 4. Angel Becerra. Second down and 6, 2:40 first quarter. Banks a 7-0 lead. Again, a 5-receiver set, wide receiver heavy offense, and again, passes intended for Becerra. Might have been a little hand grabbing that time with number 10 for the Braves, Cesar Dominguez, but pass was well overthrown. No flag on the play. It'll be third down and 6. 2:17 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Braves on a opening drive touchdown pass from Cade Long to Max Walker, 17 yards to the house. And pass to Catton, flag on the play. Pass is caught by number 12, brought down at the 20-yard line. Dante McGill, but I think this may come back. Indication is against holding against the Braves. That penalty will be declined. First and 10 Rainier from their own, or from the Braves 20-yard line. First time in the red zone for the Columbians. Ball to the near side. Again, a 5-receiver set. Catton, about 6 yards deep. Pass is thrown over the middle, caught by McGill inside the 10. It'll be another Rainier first down to about the 8-yard line. First and goal for the Columbians, under 2 minutes. Clock stops 1:54 in the opening quarter. Braves defense has done an admirable job in the opening period, but Banks on 2 turnovers in the opening quarter have given the Columbians great field position, and they finally capitalized on their second drive. Catton looks to throw again, rolls right, incomplete. Max Walker in on coverage, intended for number 18, Peyton Setzer. Second down and goal, 1:32 in the opening quarter. Rainier does have a kicker. Catton, 5 receivers. Hit as he throws, caught by McGill. Hit immediately as he tried to make a move against Lane Gilbert. A big hit by Gilbert, a 5'8", 175 safety. It will be a gain of about 4, but it's third down for Rainier. Clock will be under a minute for the first quarter when the ball is snapped. And pass is thrown in the end zone intended for McGill, and he's hurt. Number 15 on coverage for the Braves, Wyatt Jackson, and he is able to get up under his own power, although a little bit gimpy. 42 seconds left, and now Rainier's going to have a decision to make, and they're going to call timeout to talk about it. 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Rainier does have a kicker, but already down 1 score. A field goal will not match the Braves' opening touchdown. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with the decision for the Columbians. 42 seconds in the first quarter, Banks 7, Rainier nothing when we return after this from Legacy Roofing. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. And we're back, 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. 4th and goal from the Braves 4. Catton and the Columbians offense are going to stay on the field. Catton looks to throw. Pass is in there. Nearly intercepted. Lane Gilbert, actually it's number 10, not number 6. Cesar Dominguez able to leap up and bat it down, but Braves will be pinned deep at their own 4-yard line after Catton's pass to the left front corner of the end zone is knocked down. And pass is caught near side to Max Walker and can't get out of a shoestring tackle, but good gain of about 8, and that's going to be another 15 yards at the end of the play as he was thrown down hard after he was already out of bounds. Should be a 15-yard personal foul on a unnecessary roughness or late hit. Nope, they're going to call it against Banks.
That's a personal foul against Banks.
I'm sorry, but I know there's a shortage of officials, but that's a horrible call after Max Walker was thrown down hard, well out of bounds after the play was over. half the distance to the goal. It will be marked at the 5 unless it happened during the run in bounds. But when the flag was thrown, it was after Max Walker was already out of bounds. So it'll basically be the down, no gain, and they're going to let the, do we have a timeout, Banks? .29 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Timeout, Banks. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Banks Post.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
And we're back following the Braves timeout. 29 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Second down and 10 from the 4. High snap and give to Shuggy. Gets some room off the near side. 10, 15, down the near side. 20, 25, 30, 35. Finally thrown out of bounds at the 40-yard line by number 12, Dante McGill. But a huge gain for Diesel Shuggy of about 35 yards. Finally out of bounds on the Rainier sideline near side. Stops the clock, 18 seconds left. They're actually going to mark it at the 35. Either way, it's a gain of 30 yards on the carry for the smacking the far sideline. Parker Littlejohn unable to come back for the pass. Second down and 10 from the Braves 35. 11 seconds in the opening period. Braves lucky this game is not tied. Already 2 turnovers in the first quarter. K. Long, Twins each side staggered to the near side with Walker and Markham. And K. Long is going to have a first down carry up past midfield, cuts back near side, 45, 40, finally gets out of bounds at about the 37-yard line, but a gain of 28 on the keeper for Cade Long to end the first quarter. Braves getting some of that momentum back after the stop on 4th and goal for Rainier. After 1, it's Banks 7, Rainier nothing. We'll take a 30-second break. Teams will switch sides when we come back for the second quarter. We'll be back after this from Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage.
Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
Pretty sure the seniors won that one. At the end of
And we're back, start of the second quarter.
Banks 7.
Braves with a touchdown lead. Braves driving, now moving left to right to start the second quarter. K. Long looks to throw. Pass caught. Max Walker near side. 40 gets out of bounds, close to the first down. I think he's going to be about a yard or two short. Out of bounds into the Rainier bench near side of the field. First play of the second quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Actually, 2nd down and a yard. Gets just inside the 30 to the 29, 11:54 first half. Gilbert in motion, right to left. Give to Shuggy off the far side. Is gonna fight for maybe a yard. He will get the first down. Great job by Diesel Shuggy just to get around the end after looked like he was going to be dropped for about a yard loss. It will be first down Banks. Just enough for the first down off the far side. Around the end for Diesel Shuggy. Stops the clock, 11:46 in the first half. First and 10 Braves from the Rainier 27. Ball to the far side. Twin staggered each way, offset both sides. With Shuggy the lone back, low snap. Long has time. Now we'll roll right, still looking, and is just going to keep it. And now he finds a hole, 20, and gets inside the 20, fights forward for what should be another Braves first down, close to the 15. First and 10 Braves, and that was all Cade Long with his feet after making the wise decision on what could have been a coverage sack, and just getting what he could, choosing the right lanes, but I thought maybe we were going to have a flag. White hat looking at the Rainier bench like maybe we were going to have a sideline warning, but no flag thrown. There's a white marker back at the 23-yard line. Not sure what that's about. Shuggy to the right of Long. Straight drop, great time, great throw. Pass is caught, touchdown Braves. Great job by Parker Littlejohn to make the catch with 2 men on him as Cade Long got rid of it just in time as he was hit for his second touchdown pass. So that will negate the interception he threw earlier in this game. 13-0 pending the extra point. About a 15-yard touchdown pass to Parker Littlejohn puts the Braves up 2 scores. Snap is down, kick is up and low, but through. 14-0 Braves, 10:24 to go in the opening half. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this. Braves up 2 scores after the touchdown pass from Max Walker to Parker Littlejohn. His second of the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back 14-0 Banks after Cade Long's second touchdown pass, this time to Parker Littlejohn from 15 yards out. 14-0 Braves, 10:24 first half. And it's going to bounce at the 20, and McGill kind of muffs it, has some room around the near side, and it's thrown down after basically no gain, maybe 2. First and 10, Rainier from their own 21. Great coverage that time from Brave special teams. 10:19 to go in the first half. Rainier football from their own 21-yard line. $10:19 to go first half after the kickoff from the Braves off the touchdown pass from Cade Long to Parker Littlejohn. Now Rainier goes with a tight formation and McGill the lone back. It's like a bunch formation with just one back whistle and I think maybe another false start against Rainier. Delay of game. Or are we going to have a Rainier timeout before the flag? They're going to pick up the flag and say Rainier timeout before the delay of game call. We'll take a 30-second break. 14-0 Banks, 10:19 still remaining in the first half. Back in 30 seconds after this from Main Street Pizza.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street Pizza.
And we're back following the Rainier timeout. 10:19 to go in the first half. 14-0 Braves at Rainier. Catton with McGill. No, they're going to run the Wildcat direct snap to McGill, and that's not going to work either. He's going to lose about a yard back to the 20. He'll be lucky to get that. 10-10 clock moving first half.
No gain, or loss of 1 on the play. Brings a second and 11.
Now, again, that was easily a yard loss, and they're still going to mark it ahead of the 20-yard line. Another bad spot. Bunch formation. This time, the direct snap to Catton, the quarterback, gets some room off the far side. Gets a gain of about 5 or 6. It'll still be third down and about third down at 5, 9:28 first half.
Derek Kate with the game brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5 from the 26 of the Columbians. Rainier football. Now they're going to go back to the 5-receiver formation. Catton looks to throw, rolling left pass, just kind of threw that one up for grabs and a late flag. And Rainier thinks it's going to be a pass interference against the Braves. Nobody in the area. Ball was just kind of thrown up for grabs. Pass interference against the Braves.
Looks like pass interference on Banks.
First and 10 Rainier on a mystery call by the officials on a pass
And an automatic first down.
thrown 10 yards between two intended receivers, well off the mark. We definitely did not see it unless it happened early in the route. Again, 5 receiver set with Angel Becerra in motion and getting through the hole and scoring for a touchdown is Derek Catton. Rainier is on the board with 8:45 to go in the first half. After momentum on a pass interference, on a mystery pass interference call by the officials gives Rainier new light, and now the Columbians are within a score at 14-6 pending the extra point. Flag on the play, though, late. Thrown back at the 27-yard line of the Braves. This may come back, but it's still going to be another first down for Rainier, unless this is some kind of personal foul against the Columbians. And they're going to go talk to Cole Linehan, the Braves head coach. Penalty is going to go against Rainier, so that will negate the touchdown.
Penalty is a personal foul against the Columbians.
Personal foul, Rainier, so that will take away the touchdown. And Catton comes off the field. Are they giving the ball back to Banks? Derek Catton, the quarterback for Rainier, came off the field. And now Rainier's going for a field goal. I do not understand that last play. Presley Scott to attempt the extra point. It's blocked. And Braves are going to keep, oh no, that they're going to, the touchdown is going to stand. So the personal foul against Rainier was tacked on the extra point attempt, which was blocked. So 8:45 to go in the first half. Finally got it all figured out. Banks 14, Rainier 6, following Derek Catton's 65-yard touchdown, 55-yard touchdown run, following a phantom pass interference call against the Braves. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this. From Scoggins Creek Coffee. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. So the personal foul penalty as we come back from break will be tacked on to the kick from Rainier after their first touchdown of the game, a 55-yard touchdown run from Derek Catton. And it's going to be taking it. They'll fake the give to Markham, and it's going to be Lane Gilbert, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 down the near side. Lane Gilbert's going to score, but there's a flag back near midfield, likely to come back. And whistles, no touchdown. Flag against the Braves up near midfield.
Gilbert with the return touchdown. So there is a flag on the play on 48.
Flag thrown at the Braves 48-yard line, so that will take away the Lane Gilbert touchdown on the return. Holding against the Braves on the far side. So it will be 1st and 10 Braves from their own 33 instead of a 2-score lead. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Rainier finally gets on the board after a 55-yard touchdown run from quarterback Derek Catton. Rainier fans now starting to make some noise. Gilbert with, I think, Lane Crossan now in the lone back. Pass is caught. Diving forward should be enough for a first down. Pass is caught by Bray and Bigsby. Actually be about 2 yards short.
Second and 1.
Actually about a yard short. 2nd down and 1 from the 47. Close to 2 yards. And in motion is Gilbert, left to right. Give to Crossan, he has the first down and a whole lot more. And gets a hole big enough to drive a bus through. Great job by the offensive line into Rainier territory. Brought down at the Columbians 45 for a Braves first down. 7:47 to go. Clock stops, but the White Hat made the winding motion saying not to stop the clock. It still is not restarted. Fake the give. Again, pass out of the backfield to Bigsby on a screen play. Good, another chunk play of about 7 or 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and about 2 from the 30.
Banks with an 8-yard gain, brings up second.
37-yard line, 2nd down and 2. (14-6) Banks, 7:15 to go in the first half. Derek Catton, a 55-yard touchdown run, the only score for Rainier, and we have whistles and officials still discussing something on the field, and ball is spotted at the Rainier 37. Now one of the officials talking to the Rainier bench. Clock starts, 7:08. Lone receiver near side, looks like Parker Littlejohn. Ball to the far side. This time in motion is number 15, Wyatt Jackson. And pass is caught to Max Walker, far side, right to the first down marker. And that'll move the sticks for the Braves. Short gain of 3 on the pass play, just enough for the first down. 6:49 in the first half. First and 10 Braves from the Rainier 33. Long pass is thrown, caught, and touchdown. Braden Bigsby takes it to the house. 33 yards on a screen pass on the far side. Gives the Braves a 2-score lead. No flag on the play. Braden Bigsby making the catch out of the backfield far side and made a couple men miss, and then was a foot race to the end zone. 20-6 Braves with 6:17 in the first half. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is through. So it looks like the Braves may have answered their kicking issue. Number 34, Tegan Henderson, does not have a position listed on the roster, a junior. But last two games, he's done a great job. Banks scored 8 touchdowns in the opening win over Astoria, but missed 4 extra points. And since then, they haven't really had any issues in the kicking game like we thought after Cole Crossan graduated and moved on to Shasta College of Reading to play JC football in California. 21-6 Banks, 6:17 to go in the first half when we return.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
And as we come back from break, the kickoff from Banks is going to put Rainier at their own 30-yard line with 6:15 to go in the first half. A 21-6 lead for Banks at Rainier.
30-yard line.
Columbians with 5 receivers, trips far side. And whistles and a flag, false start to Rainier.
False start on the Columbians. Take it back 5 yards and start on the 25.
Second down and 15 for Rainier from the Columbians 25 after a false start on their opening, or after their first play following the Braves touchdown. Catton to throw. Intercepted, and that could be for another pick six. Touchdown. Luke Bigsby rumbles into the end zone, and the Braves are up 3 scores with 6:06 left.
Banks interception for touchdown.
Catton under pressure, threw it right to the big boy, and he nobody was going to stop him once he had an open route to the end zone. Luke Bigsby, 275, 6'2" defensive lineman. Big boy finds his way to the house after the first turnover from Rainier, 27-6, about to be 28-6, and still plenty of time in the first half, but that may be a backbreaker for Rainier. Henderson's extra point, low snap, kick is up, and plenty high enough despite the bad snap. And 6:06 to go in the first half. Banks creating some space now between Rainier and the Braves. Touchdown Banks, 28-6, 6:06 to go in the first half. I think this game will definitely prove Banks should be ranked much higher than 6th when the new polls come out next week. Currently, Valley Catholic and Kennedy ranked above the Braves out of Banks League. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 28-6 Banks.
There's a new premier fiber internet provider in Vernonia featuring friendly and helpful customer service. Sign up with Gorge Networks today for symmetrical speed fiber internet, 300 meg or 1 gig speeds with managed Wi-Fi included in the low monthly price. No contracts or price increases. Refer a friend and get a free month of service. Make the switch to Gorge Networks today. Call 541-436-0223. You can also email us at sales@gorge.net.
And we're back. The return from Rainier, fighting through a couple of tacklers. Finally, gang tackled up past the 40-yard line. Great field position. At the bottom of the pile is Luke Dante McGill. I'll mark it at the 42, 43-yard line. Good field position for Rainier. And they really need to put some kind of clock-killing drive and not give the ball back to Banks and score before the end of the half if they want to have any momentum coming out in the third quarter. And a huge loss on the give to McGill all the way back behind the 40. A loss of about 6, second down and 16. And Rainier's not going to do it with plays like that. And the defense has played great all first half. Luke Bigsby now with the score for the Braves defense, and a big stop, loss of 6 on the give to McGill. Catton, high snap, looks to throw. Just a little bit too far. Intended for number 15, Charles Crocker. .5:13 to go, third down and 15, and Braves get a stop here. They could score again before halftime. This game was 14-6 early in the second quarter. Catton, high snap, looks to throw, and intercepted again. Did he make the catch? Yes, intercepted by the Braves, number 12, Braden Exline. Back-to-back turnovers on consecutive drives for Rainier. And if the Braves score here before the end of the half, you can pretty much mark this up as a league opening victory for the Braves. 5:09 to go in the first half, up 28-6. Great field position following the second turnover from Rainier on the interception from Derek Catton to a diving Braden Exline at the Braves 47-yard line. Littlejohn and Gilbert near side, whistles. Delay of game against the Braves.
Delay of game call. 5-yard penalty. First and 15.
Second down and 15 after the delay of game. Gilbert in motion right to left. Long straight drop, has time. Still looks to throw, has a man deep, and he made the catch! Incredible grab by Braden Bigsby inside the 15. They'll mark it close to the 10 at the 11-yard line. Had to sprint to catch up to it. He wasn't going to score, had the space to score, but tripped himself up just trying to get to the football, but it's going to be first and 10 from the 11. The Braves can get a first down. Great throw from Cade Long of about 50 yards. Shuggy the lone back. Long rolls left. Has a man caught. Bigsby is going to have the first. It is a touchdown. Far side, front corner of the end zone, 34-6. After the touchdown pass to Braden Bigsby, his second of the game, 34-6. Braves, 4:28 to go in the first half, waiting for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up and through. 4:28 to go in the first quarter. Banks 35, Rainier 6. Still plenty of time, a whole second half of football, but Banks well in hand for the victory after scoring the last 21 straight after Rainier had pulled within one after a 55-yard Derek Catton quarterback run for the only score so far for Rainier. 35-6. Banks will be back for the final 4 minutes of the first half. We'll take a 30-second break and return after this from Wanna Credit Union.
At Wanna Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wanna Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
And we're back 35-6 Banks. Rainier thought they had some momentum coming into the league opener after a win at Nissa, but it's been all Braves in the first half. Rainier is going to get up to about the 42, 43-yard line, number 74 for the Columbians. Tanner Rollins on the return. They'll mark it at the 41.
Take the ball down to the 41. First and 10.
35-6 Banks. Rainier with the football, 4:23 first half. One more score from the Braves, and we'll have a running clock the rest of the way. Catton looks to throw, pass is caught, and able to break a couple tackles. Will get the first down up into Braves territory, about the 47, number 15, Charles Crocker.
Crocker with an 11-yard gain. First down.
Mark it at the Braves 47, a gain of 12. Braden Bigsby with 2 touchdowns. Luke Bigsby an interception for a touchdown. It's Catton again, though, taking off for another gain of 12 to the Braves 35. 3:45 first half, 35-6 Braves. High snap to Catton. Hit as he throws. Hard hit, 2 defenders on the play. Max Walker and number 55, Blake Jewett.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 for Rainier from the Braves 35. Incompletion stops the clock, 3:19 first half. 5 receivers set. Offset far side. Now man in motion for Rainier's Angel Becerra. Catton is going to be stopped as soon as he gets the football. It'll be a loss of about 3 back to the 38, 3rd down and 13. They're down at 14 from the 39. Catton looks to throw, rolls right, and it's going to go down all the way back near the 45. Another loss of about 6. It's 4th and long for Rainier with 2.5 minutes left in the half. And I think Rainier called their final timeout. Public address announcer said it was Banks, but indication from the official to the north side of the field is where Rainier is moving right to left. And that's their final timeout with 2:28 left, 4th and long. And Whitehead official down on a knee, a little bit slow to get up. Hope he's okay. Banks comes up with a stop if Rainier goes for it. Banks is going to have great field position and still a lot of time to add even more points.
Coming out of the timeout, the ball's on the 43-yard line. Rainier 4th and 18.
Rainier 4th and 18 from the Braves 43. They appear to be going for it, but this might be just kind of a quick kick or rugby kick situation. No, Catton's gonna throw, and it's gonna be batted down. 1st and 10 Braves. Still plenty of time from their own 43 with 2:23 left and a 35-6 lead. Through basically 2.5 games, Banks has scored 106 points and allowed 20. Okay, Long looks to throw, pass caught by Gilbert, and gets back to the middle of the field, finds some room down the near side, and gets off another 1st down into Braves territory, into Rainier territory, all the way down close to the 41. And they're going to pick up the flag. First down, Braves. Did not see the flag thrown. Apparently the Braves coaching staff on the other side of the wall from us did. 2:08 left. First half, 35-6. Running clock rule now goes into effect with a 30-point lead or more. Still only 29. Long looks to throw too high, intended for Gilbert. Hit hard in the back. Incomplete. A flag on the play. Indication is against Rainier.
There appears to be laundry on the field.
Illegal receiver downfield against the Braves. 35-6, 141 first half.
Back him up 5 yards. And remains first down.
First and 15 from the 47. And K long passes caught. Max Walker, touchdown, 47 yards, 41-6 with 93 seconds to go in the first half. Braves scoring early and often in this second quarter, had just a 7-0 lead after one. Have outscored Rainier 34-6, pending the extra point in the second quarter. Henderson's extra point. Low snap. And threw off the timing of Henderson, but still able to get it up and through. 1:33 to go in the first half. Banks continuing to still look like a top 5 team, if not higher. 1:33 in the first half. 42-6 at Rainier. Back after this 30-second break from In Likeness of You.
In Likeness of You offers caricatures, face painting, temporary tattoos, indoor and outdoor games, arcade games, and even costume hero birthday events. Since 2013, they've even held corporate events for some of the biggest companies in the world. For more information or to book your next party, go to inlikenessofyou.com, thebash.com, or call 503-858-0164. That's 503-858-0164.
(42-6) Braves on the return. Number 8 for Rainier gets out of bounds about the 37-yard line. Gage Muhammad on the return. First and 10 Rainier from their own 40, 1:28 left. Banks will be at Valley Catholic next Friday for what was originally scheduled as a home game against Yamhill Carlton. Banks is playing that game, a neutral site game at Valley Catholic for the second straight year, this time due to a field remodeling project for track and field events. And pass is caught, dropped at the 45, should be a gain of 5 on forward progress. But catch is made by Bryce Godsey.
Second and 5.
A 1:05 clock moving first half. Banks in control since Derek Catton had cut it to 14-6 on a 55-yard touchdown run. Since then, all facets of the game. The only thing we haven't seen is a return for a touchdown, and technically we did see that, but the play didn't count because it came back due to a hold. Pass is thrown incomplete, intended for Angel Becerra. 48.5 seconds left first half. Should be a quick second half. In fact, I'm not sure why the clock is stopping late in the first half with a 36-point lead in a running clock situation. It may be that the 30-point running clock rule does not take effect until the second half. 42-6 Braves at Rainier. Catton at a shotgun. 5 receivers, high snap. And still looking, and pass is caught for a first down. Stadium lights keep going on and off over the home bleachers. Pass is caught by number 18, Peyton Setzer, for a first down to the 48-yard line of the Braves. 42 seconds left first half. Catton. High snap. Rolling left is going to get brought down all the way back near the Rainier 42. Second down and long. And Rainier's just going to let the clock run out and mercilessly go in at halftime, trying to not give the ball back to the Braves anymore.
Second and a lot, but it looks like they're just going to let
At halftime at Rainier High School, it's all Banks in the second quarter, 42-6. We'll take a 2-minute break and return after this from Oregon National Guard.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Westside Mobile Media is home to Westside's greatest hits. Great top 40 hits from the 70s to today with artists like the Bee Gees, Madonna, Billy Joel, Cyndi Lauper, Whitney Houston, Elton John, NSYNC, Jennifer Lopez, Imagine Dragons, Adele, and more. Local news, sports, and weather updates for Portland's Westside and live broadcasts of Banks High School athletics. Check us out at westsidesgreatesthits.com for advertising opportunities. Email westsidemobilemedia@gmail.com or call 971-330-8122.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
And we're back at the half. Banks a 42-6 lead. It was 14-6 early in the second quarter after Derek Catton got some space and cut through the middle for a 55-yard touchdown run. Since that point, Rainier, 2 turnovers. One of those a pick six to Big Luke Bigsby. Braves really took control from that point on. 28 straight points for a 42-6 lead at the half. Should be a quick second half with a running clock in a 36-point lead at intermission. Good evening. I'm Voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. We hope you're enjoying the first half of Braves football. It's been a dominating one. Max Walker got the scoring start at first on a touchdown on the opening drive with about 6 minutes left, 17 yards out from Cade Long. It's been pretty much everybody scoring at will, even had a touchdown return on a kickoff from Lane Gilbert, but it was called back due to a hold. Luke Bigsby with an interception for a touchdown. Braden Bigsby with 2 touchdown catches. Parker Littlejohn, a touchdown catch, and a great, probably the catch of the night was Braden Bigsby getting on his horse and riding it to the 11-yard line on a full sprint to catch up to a 50-yard bomb from Cade Long that led to one of the Braves 7 touchdowns in the first half. 42-6 Braves. All Banks in the first half looking to go to 3-0 and open 3A District 1 League play with a victory. Again, Rainier coming in 1-1 after a blowout loss at Scio 38-13 in week 1 and a 39-12 win at Nissa in Eastern Oregon on Saturday. We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break, see if we can find you some other scores from around the state, especially at the 3A level. We'll take another 2-minute break and be back after this from Sarah Hesselman, Premier Property Group.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
And we're back halftime. Banks in control, a 42-6 lead. Rainier cut it to one score, 14-6 early in the second quarter on a 55-yard touchdown run from Derek Catton. But it's been all Braves since. Rainier 2 interceptions thrown by Catton since that time. Luke Bigsby, one of the biggest players on the Braves line, a pick six from 33 yards out. And Banks in control. Touchdowns from Max Walker on the opening drive of the game. Parker Littlejohn, Braden Bigsby with 2 touchdowns, including one from about 11 yards out down at the far end zone. And the pick six we mentioned for Luke Bigsby. Other scores around the state as we pull up the OSAA scoreboard. Couple of games played last night. Banks officially does not have a Thursday night game this season. Dayton rolled at home over Newport 45-0. Aragon over Umatilla 36-30. Tillamook played at 5A Southridge and rolled over the Skyhawks 49-6. South Eugene over Willamette 28-25. In 5A, LaSalle wins at Centennial of Gresham 44-28. Estacada gets their first win of the season on the road at LeGrand, 16-14. That was a game played earlier this afternoon. Games around the state tonight in Special District 1. Our game Banks at Rainier. Valley Catholic is at North Marion. Kennedy travels to Yamhill Carlton. Mountain Valley Conference Lapine at Siuslaw. Harrisburg at Pleasant Hill. Elmira at what is currently number 1 Sisters. Santiam Christian, number 10, at Salem Academy. Scio, a top 10 team, at Amity. Taft at Jefferson. District 3, that's Southern Oregon region of the state. South Umpqua at Lakeview. South Umpqua of Myrtle Creek. St. Mary's of Medford at Phoenix. North Valley of Grants Pass at Coquille. Brookings at Cascade Christian of Medford, and Douglas of Winston. In a battle of 2 Douglas County teams, travels up north to take on Sutherland. District 4, McLaughlin of Milton Freewater is at Riverside of Boardman, co-oping with Ione this year. Non-league, Nissa is at 2A, or Nissa is at Grant Union of John Day. Cresswell at Warrenton. Warrenton, the only team in District 1 not playing a league contest tonight. Again, 7 teams with only 2 teams able to play each other in each game is the odd man out and gets the non-league game this week, as 3A District 1 and the Mountain Valley Conference kind of have a crossover. Banks will head to Siuslaw for their role in that in early October. Banks has got to have one of the toughest schedules in 3A football, with road games at 4A state runner-up Tillamook last week. They have Yamhill Carlton in technically a home game next week that will be played at Valley Catholic. Following that, a home game, hopefully at home against North Marion, and then back-to-back road games against top 10 teams at Kennedy, which would likely decide 3A District 1, and then at Siuslaw Florence the following week for the non-league crossover game with the Mountain Valley Conference. And then they'll finish with Valley Catholic at home and Warrenton on the road, the final game of the season. Still about 4 minutes before the teams come out of the locker room, and then they'll add another 3 minutes onto the scoreboard after that. 42-6 Banks at the half. We'll take another 2-minute break and return after this from LaHaye.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahays.com, or call us at 503-648-2341.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858, or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
And as we come back from halftime, they'll add 3 more minutes onto the clock. We do have a few scores to give you. We're able to pull off of social media. This one's a big surprise, still only halftime, but we did not think Valley Catholic was ranked as high as number 2. Their 2 wins this season over 2 non-playoff teams from last year, including, with all due respect, likely the worst team in 3A football last year, the Jefferson Lions. Valley Catholic with a 39-2 win in week 1 at Jefferson. Right now at North Marion to open league play. It's North Marion 20 and Valley Catholic nothing. Thurston with a 7-0 lead at North Eugene. For a football, 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Marist in a good one. Number 5 hosting number 3 Mazama with a 21-13 lead. Battleground leading Prairie 33-7 at Vancouver area football. Junction City with a 28-7 lead over Staten with about 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Seattle hosting the Dodgers tonight, trying to stay in the hunt for a wild card spot. Also, the AL West Division title still within their grasp. And that's about all the scores that we could find for you off of social media. As Rainier will start with the football to open the second half, as the Braves received and scored on their opening drive on a 17-yard pass play from Cade Long to Max Walker. The Braves let Rainier hang around early. Rainier was within a score of 14-6. Braves had 2 turnovers in the first half early off of a Cade Long interception and a Lane Gilbert fumble, fighting for a first down. And the kick is away as we start the third quarter. Foot to the far side, McGill is hit and somersaulted out of bounds by Charlie Markham, I believe, number 7.
McGill with a short return. They'll start with the ball on the 25-yard line.
First and 10, Rainier from their own 25. Running clock. Second half, 42-6 Braves.
26-yard line.
They'll move the ball forward a yard to the 26. McGill in motion, right to left, and no, the fake to McGill. Catton's going to keep it and get maybe about 2 or 3 yards.
Caton with the keeper, gain of about 2, brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8 from the Rainier 23. Catton, high snap. Pass is, thrown too high, intended for number 10. Bryce Godsey. Braden Bigsby in the area, but unable to make the interception. 10:15, running clock, third quarter, 42-6, Braves lead. Catton and the Rainier offense come to the line. Five receivers spread wide. And Catton's going to go down all the way back at the 15. A loss of about 12. It'll be third and long. Fourth and long. They'll mark it at the 20. Looks like he was spun down further back than that. Fourth down and 16. And whistles and
Flag on play.
false start against Rainier.
False start on the Columbians. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
So now 4th down and 23. Braves may come, but they do have a man back. I think it's Braden Bigsby, number 2. Kick is away, high, not very deep. It may have been partially blocked. It's going to take a Braves bounce and kick back upfield. Braves will have excellent field position, 1st and 10 at the Rainier 27 after a horrible punt from the Columbians. 8:17 to go in the third quarter. So 52 points in the week 1 win, 29 points in the week 2 win, and still with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, 42 in a running clock in a 42-6 lead at Rainier. 123 points through 7 quarters, and the give off the far side is another touchdown for the Braves off the give to Deshaun Stafford. 27 yards for Deshaun Stafford off the far side, 48-6. And the extra point is up and good. 49-6, 6:50 clock moving third quarter. We'll take a 30-second break.
There's a new premier fiber internet provider in Vernonia featuring friendly and helpful customer service. Sign up with Gorge Networks today for symmetrical speed fiber internet, 300 meg or 1 gig speeds with managed Wi-Fi included in the low monthly price. No contracts or price increases. Refer a friend and get a free month of service. Make the switch to Gorge Networks today. Call 541-436-0223. You can also email us at sales@gorge.net.
And as we return from break, 49-6, the kickoff is muffed by Rainier, but getting around the outside and creating some space, getting out of bounds at the 40. Number 8, Gage Muhammad picking up the loose ball after Angel Becerra couldn't pick it up cleanly. Gets all the way up to the Braves' 40-yard line. Clock moving, 5 minutes left in the third quarter, 49-6 Braves. Sean Stafford with the only touchdown for Banks so far in the second half, but the Braves already had a 42-6 lead at halftime. Cadden rolling right now is going to keep it and get swallowed up after a gain of about 2 yards.
Caden with a gain of 2 brings up
Second down and 8 from the Columbians 42. 4:15, 49-6 Braves in the third quarter. Caden, as pronounced by the public address announcer, the give to the ball carrier. Becerra is going to be drilled for a 2-yard loss back to the original line of scrimmage. 40-yard line, third down and 10. Caden faked the keeper, and Braves didn't bite. Third down and 10 after a loss of 2. 3:20. The clock will be inside 3:20 when the ball is snapped. Caden high snap, rolls right, short drop, pass is caught. First down, drilled by Charlie Markham, but first down catch for number 30 for Rainier, James Heminger. Caden, 5 receivers set, straight drop, looks to throw left, and is caught out of bounds inside the 35. Number 15, Charles Crocker. You can keep one, I can keep the other. They're double-sided. 2:18 to go, clock moving third quarter, all Braves 49-6. Rainier on the move, though, trying to make things a little bit more respectable. First and 10 from the Braves 32. Caden is going to keep it and get maybe across the 30. It'll be probably mark it at the 29, third down at 7, or second down at 7.
Caden keeps the ball for a gain of 3 on the play. Brings up second and 7.
Cat and high snap, it's over his head, and he's going to have to, he's going to make something out of it. It's still going to be a loss back to the 35. They might give him back to the 32, but Rainier lucky to hold on to the football after a horrible snap. I'll mark it at the 33. It'll be a loss of 4, third down and 11.
Brings up third and 10.
(49-6) Braves. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Catton rolls right, looks to throw, and it is incomplete. Intended for McGill. A couple of Braves in the area could have had an interception. Defensive back Kyler Humphrey in the area. Number 11. Couple of second string and JV players getting some time with the varsity. That'll be the final play of the third quarter. After 3, it's all Braves, 49-6. We'll take a 30-second break and return after this from Wanna Credit Union.
At Wanna Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wanna Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
And the clock is reset for the final period, 49-6 Braves. Banks will improve to 3-0 and get the win in their 3A District 1 opener over Rainier.
It's an incomplete pass. Banks will take over on downs.
Banks football after Rainier apparently did not pick up the first down on the opening play of the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 Banks from the Braves 32. Lane Gilbert now in a quarterback for the Braves for the final, for the final period. New running back in for the Braves as well. I think it's Cesar Dominguez. The give to Cesar, cuts back to the near side and couldn't get back. Had a big hole to the near side, but couldn't cut back quick enough, and it's going to be a short gain of about 2 or 3 yards. Well, actually give him just back to the line of scrimmage. We saw about a 25-member cheer team at Tillamook last week. Decent squad tonight for Rainier of about probably 12 cheerleaders. Banks has not had a cheer program for a number of years, and Dominguez fumbles the snap, And Rainier is going to be stopped at the 5. It nearly took a horse collar for that. Coming up with the fumble recovery for Rainier, number 58, Easton Marsh. Well, despite the large lead and convincing win for the Braves, they're definitely going to have some things to work on. 2 turnovers in the first half, and now 1 from Cesar Dominguez, who tried to run with it before he made the catch on the toss. And we have a whistle and a timeout, Banks. 9:32 to go in the game. It's all Braves, 49-6. Rainier trying to cut into the lead and make things a little bit more respectable after a late Braves turnover.
Westside Mobile Media is home to Westside's greatest hits. Great top 40 hits from the 70s to today with artists like the Bee Gees, Madonna, Billy Joel, Cyndi Lauper, Whitney Houston, Elton John, NSYNC, Jennifer Lopez, Imagine Dragons, Adele, and more. Local news, sports, and weather updates for Portland's Westside and live broadcasts of Banks High School athletics. Check us out at westsidesgreatesthits.com for advertising opportunities. Email westsidemobilemedia@gmail.com or call 971-330-8122.
(49-6), high snap over the head of Cadden, and rolling left is going to be brought down all the way back at the 10-yard line. Flag on the play. Face mask against the Braves will be half the distance to the goal.
On the field is a personal foul, face mask against Banks. Will be half the distance to the goal.
So first and goal from the 5 for Rainier, 8:40 in the game. Whistles, and I think a false start against Rainier. That is the indication. So it'll still be first and goal, but they'll move the ball back to where the previous play started before the face mask penalty. 8 minutes left in the game, running clock, 49-6 Braves. Caden. 5 receivers set, split wide, and up the middle. He's going to get back to the 5, it looks like. Second down and goal.
Caden, the keeper, gets back to the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
7.5 minutes left. 49-6 Braves. Caden. 7 minutes. Hit as he throws. And touchdown for number 10. Bryce Godsey makes the score 49-12. A little bit more respectable for Rainier. Extra point is no good. 49-12 Braves. 6:10 left in the game. Clock continues to move. Deshaun Stafford, the only touchdown for the Braves, came in the third quarter. $35 points in the second quarter for the Braves. Not sure what the team record is or the state record, but that's got to be up there. Kick is muffed. Lane Gilbert gets away, gets back up the middle, and after muffing the kickoff, gets up to about the 32. Probably could have had a whole lot more if he'd made that catch cleanly.
Gilbert with a return as the Braves starting on the 33-yard line.
This will likely be the final drive of the game. 4.5 minutes left unless Rainier comes up with a stop, but I do not expect the Braves to score. Clock will be under 4 minutes when the Braves snap. Be close to 4 minutes when the Braves snap the football. High snap to Gilbert to give around the far side. Nice job by the Rainier defense on the stop of number 21, Christian Medina. Second down and 13 from the 29.
3-yard left.
Second down and 13. Gilbert. Man in motion is Brady Rains. Trips near side, only one receiver far side. And Gilbert's going to fake the give and keep it himself and get a big chunk of yards back up past the 35 to about the 37. It'll still be third down, but after a loss of 3 on the first play of the drive, we'll bring up a much more manageable third down and 6.
36-yard line for 37.
(49-12), under 3 minutes. Banks will go to 3-0. Rainier will drop to 1-2 next week at Valley Catholic to take on Yamhill Carlton. Gilbert to give to Medina again, bounces off a couple tacklers, gets some room off the near side, tripped up right at the 45-yard line near side. Good enough for a Braves first down for Christian Medina.
Cicero with the tackle. That is enough for Banks first down.
Under 2 minutes. Gilbert looking at the clock to know when to snap, when take as much time as possible. High snap nearly over his head. Rolls to the right, has some room, and Lane Gilbert's may score down the far side. Cuts back to the middle and is hit out of bounds far side as he starts to do so, but gets all the way down inside the 20, under 90 seconds.
First down.
Braves will likely not try to score here. Just a couple kneel downs, under a minute. There's number 1. Banks again trying to get back to 4A. A lot of 4A teams would not like to see that. But they may have to face Rainier again next season.
Banks takes a knee, makes it second and 16.
Under 30 seconds, this will be the final play. High snap. Gilbert takes a knee, and that'll do it. 24 seconds left. Neither team will stop the clock. And final score, number 6 Banks 49, Rainier 12. It was 14-6 early in the second quarter. Banks scores 35 in the second quarter for the rout and led 42-6 at halftime. Great job on both sides of the football. A pick 6 for Luke Bigsby, 2 touchdowns for Braden Bigsby, a touchdown for Max Walker, also scores for Parker Littlejohn and Sean Stafford in the second half during the blowout with the second unit. That'll do it for us. Our next broadcast will be, at least our next football broadcast will be next Friday night at Valley Catholic High School as the Braves take on Yamhill Carlton in a neutral site contest in week 2 of 3A District 1 League play. Banks should be back at home the following week for North Marion in a hopefully the track field event remodeling situation will be completed by then, and Banks will be able to return to true home games. That'll do it for us. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night and your weekend. Again, final score, Banks 49, Rainier 12. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night and God bless.